The Trump administration reportedly targeting deals in pharma, AI, energy, and mining ahead of the midterm elections. Some of these deals could involve the government taking more equity stakes in American companies. Eamon Javers has been following this story for us. Eamon.
Yeah, Melissa, look, this is clearly a trend that this administration is going to continue with. Talking to officials at the White House, they tell me there are more deals in negotiation right now, so we should expect more announcements in the days and weeks to come. I talked to Caroline Leavitt yesterday at the White House press briefing. I asked her about this and I said, what is the ultimate philosophy here from the Trump administration in terms of when they're going to take equity stakes or revenue streams from American companies? How do you explain the rationale behind this? Here's what she had to say.
Yesterday, your administration took a 5% stake in Lithium Americas and a stake in the mine that they're working on, and you've taken stakes in other companies and revenue streams from other companies. Can you articulate the broader principle here? When does the administration see it as appropriate to demand equity stakes or revenue streams from American companies? And what other companies are you going to be demanding those from?
The president is focused on how can the United States government make more money? How can we make our country wealthy and rich again? And cutting some of these unique creative deals with companies around the world and here at home is just one way the president is seeking to do that. And I know the Department of Energy just announced this new deal. It's another great deal for the American people and our government.
So, Melissa, the word from the White House is, this is about deficit reduction. This is about generating revenue for the United States and for taxpayers. So you can expect that they're going to do more of it in the future. And I think, the way to look at this is wherever this administration has leverage over a company, whether it's because you need an export license, because you need a government loan, because you need access to natural resources that the government can authorize, in those scenarios where the U.S. government has leverage, I think you're going to be looking at a U.S. government official on the other end of that transaction saying, well, what can you give us?
Those are excellent examples, Eamon, but basically the government has leverage over every single company in the United States through various means. And it's interesting that Leavitt didn't actually explicitly say it's for national security, or even just sort of an overarching theme that would sort of justify this. It's just to sort of portfolio manage a USA portfolio here?
Yeah, it's literally revenue generation. The way she explained it yesterday, you heard it right there. They're saying, look, we've got a federal budget deficit and we need money. And so we're going to go out where we have the opportunity and try to get that money. And that's, it's interesting from an administration. This is an administration that has a lower corporate tax, mission. It has a deregulatory mission. But at the same time, you can look at these things that they're doing as taxes and regulation, right? We're taking revenue stream from you. We're forcing you to do things with your business. And they don't see that as inconsistent. They see that as part of a piece. We're going to lower your taxes, but we're also going to demand some stuff from you on the other side.